It's a theory. It's a Chris. It's a theory. Chrissy Chris. Chrissy Chris. Chris's crazy theory.
Not even half an hour in the stream, going for the shock factor, getting into it. Let's do it.
So I took a screen capture of it because it was very quick, but it was shocking because they like zoomed in on it. So if let's see if I could show you this.
All right, do you want me to? Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, actually,
so
let's do that. That's better.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. So yeah, so this is exactly what the sign looked like when the police officer was talking to her. And it jumped out at me like 180. Like, where have we seen that number before in Final Destination? Because for them to flash on it, even though it was just for a second, I thought it had to have significance. So then I started to think in Final Destination, where have we seen 180 before? Final Destination 1, the name of the number of the flight was Flight 180 that crashed. In fact, I captured the ticket so I could prove to you. Why would you argue with me? You know it's 180. But if you did argue with me, I have it right there where it says Flight 180 to France. So what is that significant about this number? Why would the director, or, you know, in this case, why would Death and, you know, choose this number to have any kind of relevance? And I started to think, were there other examples? And then I thought, well, maybe the end. Exactly. So at first,
I'm only just twigging on now.
I like this. I have a fan. I have one person that I can convince. So, you know, 81 is not 180, but if you look at it backwards, Le Cafe Miro at the end of Final Destination 1 is 180 backwards, as my buddy Colin.
When the sign flips over, it will become 180.
Yes, when he gets smashed.
Smashed with it. Oh my God. Oh dear.
Alex's friend. So I was like, okay, now they've shown it twice in Final Destination 1, and they've shown it once at least in Final Destination 2. Were there any other examples? And I went and I rewatched Final Destination 2. I did see one other sort of example at the beginning of the movie when on TV they're talking about the guy's talking about death and why he thinks death is always stalking us. Look at the clock at the top, 1:08 a.m. when Kimberly wakes up. Not 180, but it's definitely.
But it's got the digits.
It's definitely got. Yeah, that's the only way you could do it, I guess, with the clock. So that's as close as you can get. So clearly, they're trying to send a message. And what is important about the number 180? Well, a circle is 360 degrees. So 180 is half of a circle. And circle represents many things, but in this case, I think it's referring to the circle of life. As our buddy Elton John taught us, the circle of life is very important. It's a hit song, but also it's very important. So I think also another fact about 180 is if you hear the term, someone's going to do a 180, it means they're going to completely turn something around. And in this movie, that was also a theme. Everyone started to die in the reverse order of a premonition. So I think what's happening is that Death is trying to circle back and close the loop that started in the first one. And I think 180 is a symbol of this because it's coming back and trying to end what started in the first one and close the loop. And that is why Death's design is to do a 180 and close the circle of life. Crazy? I don't think so.
There you go, folks.